Hey guys, going into the finals of an Oath of the Gatewatch draft. If you missed me saying it at the beginning, I have had 8 consecutive 2-1 Oath of the Gatewatch drafts. I had not had a record different than 2-1 in any draft of it. I haven't done better, I haven't done worse, so it'd be nice to do better. At least I'm on that side of possibility, and I would like to play first. This is a keep for sure. This is actually a very good hand. One of the best ones we've had all day. We've had some kind of sketchy hands, but we've drawn really well. So, luck is usually, no matter how good your deck is, luck is usually around. And it's definitely been there for us today. Luck is usually around if you're going to make it to the finals, I'm trying to say. The better your deck is, the more you can improve your percentage points, of course. And just got even better. So, we don't have blue, but we kind of do. This is kind of the ideal land for us because it gives us both colorless and blue, which is what we're lacking in our hand right now. So, all right, and there's some more colorless. I may hold on to it to add blue, but that might be a little greedy. It may just be right to play Flare Drone, but either way, we're going to attack with our Culling Drone. See what we ingest. Core Entanglers, so we're playing allies. Yeah, I'll play the Vestige now. We'll add black, and then we'll play our Flare Drone. Is our opponent stuck on 2? He is. Wow, and we are just drawing like pros. It is tempting to take down his Hedron Crawler with our Oblivion Strike, but I don't think we want to. I mean, it's a creature. Oh, he's got something for us. It was definitely should have taken care of it. Oh, Vile Redeemer. Okay. He can at least trade with or kill my Culling Drone, so. Yeah. So there it would have been definitely, I mean, in response, he probably would have flashed it in still, but. Do I Oblivion Strike that? I think we do, given we know what our opponent's mana situation is. Although I can swing through it with my Flare Drone at the same time, so maybe I don't. Maybe I wait for something that I can't attack through. Drawing some more creatures would be good. We had two early ones and haven't drawn another, but we are set on mana. Reality Smasher would be great. Ooh, Sylvan Advocate is pretty good. Another land, huh? I think I'm going to go ahead and just kill the Sylvan Advocate with Oblivion Strike here. Swing with my Flare. Drops our opponent to 12. He is definitely having mana problems, which is in our favor so far. And now we're going to Demon's Grasp. We're having the opposite mana problem, but we're going to Demon's Grasp his big creature. The opposite, being mana flooded is always better than being mana screwed, though, because when you're mana flooded, you can play every card in your deck. When you're mana screwed, you can only play lands, basically. So it's definitely the worst end of the spectrum. All right. That's pretty good for him. Maybe going for the Crawler would have been good. Jeez. Well, we're going to attack. We have him down to 6. So if we can just draw a string of... Well, he might just block with the Scion, but he has first strike, so he can't really double block. All right. I have him down to 6, so we just need to draw a string of colorless creatures. They are in our deck. I know they're there, so he can play a 4-drop now. That is brutal for our opponent. I feel if we had a hand that was like really, if we'd actually drawn into some action, we'd be really happy. The stuff we had in our hand was all really good. We played some of our best cards. Okay, I like that. Play play our Slaughter Drone. Takes him down to 5. And we attack with our Flare. Do you have a trick? You must, because that doesn't end well for you. All right. So we kill one of them, and the other one becomes a 2/2. I'm okay with that, I think. And I'll end my turn. Especially because this one's like mana for him right now, which is important. We need to draw. Oh my god. Mana Flood versus Mana Screw. Well, now my opponent's proving the opposite of what I said, which is in that he keeps drawing. He has spells that he can actually play now, and we haven't drawn a spell. Have we drawn a spell this entire game? I don't know if we have. I think all of our spells were in our opening hand, so that's not good. Just in case you're wondering, you can probably swing with your Scion, yeah. Wow. This is one of the most epic mana floods I've ever had, and my opponent had one of the most epic mana screws ever. So now he can support. No, he can't. Never mind. Oh, yeah, he can if he sacrifices a Scion. So we stand a very good chance of losing this game now, despite how it started. Ooh, a real good chance. How did he... 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, he had extra Scions. I think I have to kill, although he's now trying to make it so this can swing through, so never mind, we're just going to take it. Oh my god, a creature. And one that's actually a pretty big deal right now because he doesn't have any flyers and my Slaughter Drone can kill his lifelink creature. He does still have support, so it's kind of a problem. And he'll gain at least 4, even if we block and kill it with our Slaughter Drone. So if he has removal for our Slaughter Drone, we're in pretty deep trouble. I would say. Isolation Zone. That would be bad. Changed his mind. Well, I'm glad I'm making him think despite the cleared board superiority he has, but he does have to think because he's probably doing the math how quickly I can kill him with a Cloud Manta. Like, if he swings with everything here, you know, he can probably kill me. Okay. I mean, he wouldn't have killed me immediately if he swung with everything, just basically. So... especially because he's going to gain 4 here no matter what. So, yeah, I mean, that life point swing right there is a big problem, especially because if he wants to, he can support at the end of my turn. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. That is not, though. Creature might have been better, though. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, he has 10. Basically, any way you slice it. And I'm going to complete disregard now so he can't support in response. So yeah, I mean, the difference is my opponent got out of his mana screw sooner than I got out of my mana flood. But still, all the spells he had in his hand eventually ended up actually being able to be cast. and that made a big difference. So if I block, I think I have to block basically. And he's definitely got more action in his hand. I mean, so we're basically dead here. We've already played our Demon's Grasp. Yeah, we're dead now. Probably going to draw a land anyway. Nope, Eldrazi Mimic. Don't need to show him that. On to game 2. Looked like it started really well, and then it didn't so much. I think Ancient Crab seems good. As creatures are all ground guys, and most of them can't break through an Ancient Crab except that Path Warden. And Cloud Manta is less than impressive. Nullcaller I like because it can block a lot of those creatures. So I'm leaving it in this time. Yeah. Well on our way to another 2-1. Like I said, I mean it's better than being 1-2 or 0-3, I guess. But it is strange that I've 2-1 to every last one of these so far. I shouldn't concede to the fact that that's going to happen, but the Magic gods taunted me in that game by making it look like my opponent wasn't going to have a chance and then took it away from me, so it's a little sad. All right, opponent is sideboarding. I will be back with you guys when our next game starts. All right, we are on to game 2, and I would like to play first, and I think this is a keep. We have a removal spell and a good 3-drop who can block for a while. We do need to draw blue and or red, but I think it's okay. I mean, our mana base is our big weakness. And in the last game, it wasn't what lost us the game, but usually when we've lost, it's been our mana base. All right, well, that made things a lot better. We have been lucky, too, in this draft. I'm not going to lie to you. We have only gotten to play a Reality Smasher once, though, I think. So, can't be that lucky if you're only playing Reality Smasher once. All right, we're going to play our Envoy here over the Blinding Drone. Start swinging in the air, theoretically. Colorless now would also be nice. Okay. I think I let that thing exist for a turn and use this turn instead to play Silent Skimmer because he's not going to be able to support right now. So we go up to 21. Our opponent goes to 19. And I'll play my Skimmer. Got a much more aggressive start this time. Actually, not really. We were pretty aggressive last time, but we didn't draw any more spells, really, for most of the rest of the game. So, okay. He is now next turn he could support, so now I think we have to use Complete Disregard. I mean, I guess theoretically, nah, it's better to do it now. I mean, not right now, but this turn, before he untaps. I could do it as upkeep, I guess, but there's no, I'd rather just do it now. So we will. I have our Nullcaller this time around, which will do something. Probably what I'll play next. We will take 2 here. Six mana is a scary place. Yeah, that's not great. If we could get colorless mana, it'll be a lot less of a problem. But right now, it's kind of a problem. We're going to swing at both of those. I'm going to play Blinding Drone instead of Nullcaller. It can block the Warden just as well, and if I draw a colorless mana, I can start using it next turn. So that seems ideal. Don't play another scary creature. I can only handle 1 right now, and only if I draw mana for it. I mean, here we'll take 5. Ooh, he's probably got his trick. But we're gonna coax it out of him, I guess. Doesn't look like he does have it, so we'll just get in for 5. Good. His trick there would have been bad. not colorless. So I'm going to swing in the air again. We didn't need colorless mana for 2 cards now. Now I'll play the Null Caller. We can also start making one guy unblockable, but we don't have anyone worth making unblockable right now. I mean, we will potentially on a turn where it's like lethal, I guess, but that's about it. Next turn we swing for 3 in the air again. So seems all right. We can now double block the Warden if he swings with it at least and not lose anything. And we'll take 5 from the Path Warden. I guess I could triple block him right here and he would kill 2 creatures. But I don't want to do that yet. I think for now we just let him beat us up. Hey, colorless mana and a decent blocker, and we can play it and Slaughter Drone. That's all good stuff. We're going to attack. Puts us up to 13, him down to 7. All right. Well, next turn, if he doesn't kill one of our 2 creatures, although, yeah, if he kills the guy who's a source of colorless mana, then he's in pretty good shape. He's flashing in his guy, which is what I had a feeling he would be doing. He doesn't worry me too much. Now he's going to scry. So we can start tapping stuff next turn, which is really nice. I would block his 2/4, I mean his 3/3 with my 2/4 if he swung with it, and take 5, and block this with my 1/3. I guess and then if he has his support card, things get pretty ugly. So let's think here. Is it worth it? Like, that's the question. Should I just take 2 there? I think I probably should just take 2 there. And this puts me low, but it means next turn I can tap down that. Like, if he has his trick there, then we lose our way of dealing with his big creature, and we don't get much for it. So yeah, we just take it. Taking it. Don't have a scary combat trick. He's got his support trick. I know he does, yeah. Yep, would have been bad if we blocked that way. We would have lost. Would have been a 2-for-1, which would have been bad. So just in case you didn't know that was bad. All right. So we can chump this guy until we can kill him, basically, and tap that down. I mean, we can kill him next turn because we swing for 3 right now. Puts him at 4, and the next turn we make a creature unblockable. So, and this also takes us up to 6. We play our land, and we end our turn there, I think. We may actually just let the 4/4 swing, too. We'll see. We're definitely, I mean, just let it hit us. Obviously, we're letting it swing because we have to tap down the Path Warden. He can then attack with both of these, and we have to block one of them, but it's been unfortunate how often that ability has turned into Spawnbinder Mage, because it's way better than that, but We haven't hit our colorless lands as consistently as one would like. Okay. So I think we have to block because we die to like a million different things right now. So we do block. Oh, no we don't. No we don't. No we don't. Not with that. We block the big guy. We can take 2. We need that Coral Helm guy to potentially have lethal this turn. If he taps out, we've got lethal, and as long as it's not a flyer. Oh, even if it's a flyer. Okay, we won. We beat the Feldar Sovereign. So, let me make sure I'm right here. Yeah, so we make this unable to be blocked. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. And that gives us lethal. So these 2 alone are lethal. So, all right, he conceded. That was a grindy one. You know, Vampire Envoy's looking even better. It blocks almost everything he's got, and the winning in the air is good. Probably even better than Ancient Crab against him. Although he does have that 4/4 landfall guy, but we'll hope we have another way of dealing with that, I guess. None of our other creatures match up well with that landfall guy. Well, Reality Smasher, but... So maybe I do want it. Maybe I want Ancient Crab instead of that guy. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Maybe I should have sided in an island as well. Great game, is what he says. And the games have been really good this time. I hope they've been entertaining for you guys as well. We are keeping. We have a very good hand. We've got colorless, 2 Vampire Envoys, all of our colors. This is a very ideal hand to have. So we're going to play Swamp and end our turn. And we're going to play our Blinding Drone. So do we attack with our Blinding Drone here? Is it too much of a risk to lose it? I think it's enough of a risk to lose it, and it's only 1 damage that I don't want to do it. I'm not going to show him I have colorless yet, because he may be like, oh good, he doesn't have colorless, and be like playing in a way he wouldn't want to play if he thought I had colorless. And I just don't feel like Gideon's Reproach is worth it there. So when Blinding Drone's such a big part of our, going to be a big part of our game. Oh man. Was going to be a big... Oh, okay. Well, that does suck, but we have a second one in our hand, so we're a little less upset about it than we might normally be. Now we will let him know we have colorless. There's no good reason not to. We'll play it. And I think at his upkeep, I'm going to tap this down. Because tapping down a creature he has seems very unlikely to matter, so... We will tap down his Hedron Crab. Probably not going to be doing that a lot. Hedron Crawler, rather. I think I always call those Hedron Crabs. What's he have? Okay. He needs a card. Yeah. He's only got his white lands, which sucks for him. Of course, we're drawing nothing but lands, so that is hardly ideal either. So once again, it's like Mana Screw versus not Mana Screw. And we're going to tap down his guide, his upkeep again, I think. And we'll go ahead. And I'm going to hold on to the Vestige, I guess. But I'll play that. And in my turn. And we will tap down the Hedron Crawler again. Look, I didn't say crab that time. Hope you guys are proud of that. Path Warden or something. Ooh, God. That's a card that even if we tap it down is a big problem. And we drew an answer, so that's good. We're going to play a land now. We don't want to deal with that. Do I want to swing here? Probably not. I think keeping him off his Hedron Crawler is worth more. So we do that. We really need to draw some more action. Although Blinding Drone, I mean, right now he's kind of a luxury, but he's going to be like a key to our survival later. If we're to win this game. Which I guess is a pretty big if. Given how we're drawing. Yeah, we'll play our red now. And I will, in my turn. Does he do something? No. So we're just going to keep doing this silly thing. Right, he drew a land, so he can probably play something now. Yeah, like that, which we're going to have to tap down every turn now instead. But I think we're okay with that. We do another creature at least. We can turn off the hold on the upkeep now. Ooh, that looks bad. That is bad. Deceiver of Form. Okay. We are in serious trouble now. Opponent has 2 crazy bombs in play. We need to draw an Oblivion Strike. What does it do? I thought it makes all your creatures, yeah. So it'll make this Hedron Crawler have a different body. Now, second Blinding Drone is the answer to our problems, but it's not going to solve our problems the first time around. We'll add blue, and then I'll play Blinding Drone, I guess. And I'm going to swing. There's no reason not to, really. And so what do we tap down now? I think the answer is actually Felidar Sovereign, because our life total isn't a huge deal right now, plus we've gained 5. So I think we want to tap down the life gain, because his life total could be a real problem for us. So let's see what he hits. Forest, so he doesn't get a boost. And we'll just take 8 to our face this turn. Actually, I'll take 9 to my face if he swings with this crab. Crawler. Looks like a crab, too, okay? They had to know that when they named it. They had to know it would harken back to those times. Don't play another big creature. That's just, okay, good. It's not big. It's not big at all. But it is pretty gross with Deceiver of Forms, who will be able to pump his whole team and so forth. So let's hope he keeps missing on that. And we're going to swing again. We need to draw Oblivion Strike pretty badly. Good news is, like, even if we go 2-1 here, we drafted money cards. So even then, we'll have the ability to draft again just based off of how we did in this draft and the cards we drafted. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, put it over here on these 2 big guys. Put them over here. Over here. Right here. Come on. Oh, man. What a surprise. This is going to be fun. Either way, I think we tap both of these down. And hope he doesn't hit anything too juicy here. Forest, okay. So, Oblivion Strike, I know you're in my deck somewhere. I need you. I think I need to start leaving back my Vampire, sadly. So I think my Mimic's probably going to trade for something here. Not the Coral Helm Guide. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and trade for that thing. Yeah. I'm keeping him from going as wide as he might. Seems pretty good right here. So we'll take 3. Awesome. We have drawn a lot of lands today. So we're just going to end our turn now. Start leaving our Vampire back, sadly. We've been lucky he's whiffed on all of his Deceiver triggers because eventually he's not going to, and we're going to be really sad. So. Planes, okay. Another turn to draw Oblivion Strike. That's our only card that can deal with that guy, I believe. All right, everyone's coming in. I think Coral Helm's going to trade for that, and this is going to block here because even if he has his support combat trick, my Vampire won't die. So, and these will both still kill those things, even with the support trick. So I think that seems pretty good. This will die, unfortunately, but I think that's okay right now. Making him go less wide is a good idea when the Deceiver's in play. What are you doing? Ooh, make a stand. All right, well, still doesn't do a lot. It does mean our Coral Helm Guide dies, but our Vampire survives. So we go to 9. That's something, too. Ooh, that's bad, too. Gosh, we are not in great shape, but at least now we have a Slaughter Drone. But we're going to have to use our only 2 colorless mana to tap shit down. That's not appealing. This thing has trample potentially. These don't. So what do I do here? I don't think I tap down the Deceiver of Form anymore, and I think I tap down just the Felidar dude. And I leave everybody else back. Hold out Settlement. Oh, I'm sure he's frustrated. He should have killed us long ago. But he hasn't yet. So if he swings with his Deceiver, my Slaughter Drone can kill it. So I doubt he does. All right, swinging with everything. That's interesting. Because he can pump this. Tapping it down might have been a good idea. We might just be dead. All right. So if he pumps this, it'll become a 7/7. With trample, so it'll trample over for 4. I think we're dead. I think I screwed up by not tapping that down. But we might just be dead either way. So we definitely need a block here. I think I will. I can take 5, 6, 7. I can survive for another turn, I guess. If I... Wait a second. We don't want to block like that. Reset blockers. We'd much rather kill. We're going to kill that thing. And we'll block here, and we'll block here. So he'll pump, but we'll survive for another turn. But we're pretty much dead. I mean, this thing's going to kill us in the near future because we take 2, 3, 4. The tramples for 3, so we're at, yeah, I mean, if he has a trick of any kind, we're dead too, so. All right, should have just tapped this guy. He represents too much damage, and it's evasive damage, so should have let the Felidar Sovereign swing, which would have been bad, but not the end of the world. So it looks like another 2-1 for me. I don't know how to 3-0 this format. But, you know, if you could always 2-1, of course you'd always rather 3-0, but always 2-1ing is pretty good. Wins are not super easy to come by on Magic Online. Competition level's like higher than your average gaming store. Oh yeah, he can't have a trick of any kind, because if he wants to pump his Invoker, yeah, maybe I should have blocked the Invoker with my Slaughter drone. But, I mean, this thing is bound to kill us eventually. We've been really lucky that it hasn't, so. But yeah, I mean, we're going to lose 3 creatures here, and he's going to lose 2. Maybe. I mean, he may even have a trick of some kind. Nope, it looks like he's just pumping. So we don't have any bomb that can sweep this board or anything like that. We didn't get flaying tendrils or anything like that. If we had it, we might have a slim chance. But yeah, we lose. All right, 2-1 again it is. They were good games, though. And I got destroyed by an Orin Rife Invoker, who's also gotten a lot better in this format where board stalls happen and it can just punch through them. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.